I just murdered the Viscount Sallingham
Oh.
because he deserved it.
We did do that.
And I had an opportunity. So if we are to hope to do any sort of ritual, we do need to find the King of England or somebody with king's blood. She said that she would try and hold him back, and she disappeared.
As you say that again, the ground rumbles.
What's happening?
I fear my daughter may have been the final piece of the puzzle he needed for strength. He may be making his way through. We want to end up at Westminster Abbey. There is
That's where we do it.
Yes. The throne is there. It is a bit of a three-pronged attack. We're going to need... we need the crown.
You need the crown.
The crown and the scepter. We need the crown jewels from the Tower of London. We need him, potentially in his palace. And we need the throne, which is at Westminster Abbey.
So we should end at Westminster Abbey, so we probably shouldn't start there.
We want to take the crown jewels and the king to Westminster.
If we take the king, he might be able to get us to the crown jewels.
Yes.
If we can convince him.
Yes.
So maybe we want to start there.
Well, we tried convincing. I think this time we're going
You tried.
You tried. Clothes.
I was going to turn myself into a guard to get us
That's
in.
where you hear an "Oi!"
I turned myself into a guard, mask of many faces.
The doors open again. Introducing Captain Reginald Beaufort of the 3rd Battalion, and the prisoners that you have asked for, sir, Your Highness.
Caroline of Brunswick, the wronged Queen of England, who has returned to England in June of 1820. It lines up perfectly. Walks down the hallway with absolute purpose. I believe my husband's prisoners are ensconced within. Very well, my lords.
Apologise, we did not realise you were here.
How long do you expect my husband to be? I was told he would be here shortly.
He did not give us a time frame.
Well, why don't one of you run along and see how he's doing? Guards, what's going on?
I don't know. And you can hear the king shouting above all these. Fill the hallway! Don't surround them all! Surround them all! That is not the Queen! And John Newman, just off his shoulder, sort of not push through, but weave through the guards into the room. He looks at you.
George? Guards, is this man about to attack the Queen and you're going to stand there and do nothing?
Do not listen to her, says the king.
George, darling.
As he lifts up and he jabs just above your head, like a hard jab.
I like
that was someone's face.
Jerk backwards.
So at some point, as he's flicking around you and you're trying to stay out the way, and he's just eventually the sword just passes through one of your sleeves or the dress or whatever to sort of reveal.
Right.
And he's there.
And as that happens, I will drop the Mask of Many Faces. I look like Rosalind again, one of the most beautiful young ladies in England, and I drop to my knees immediately before the king, and I say, I'm sorry, my lord, it was the only way he made me. Edward, he did this to me, and it was his fault, and I didn't want to, and I'm sorry, I'm a good girl, I don't do crimes or evil deeds, I promise, and these people, they didn't either, it was his plan, all we were doing was trying to help, please let me explain. And I hold my hands up, my hand and my stomach. Please, I was just so scared that he would hurt me.
So as you finish and the earth begins to shake again, he sort of leans forward a little bit smugly. He says, but what you don't seem to understand is that you're too late. And he is coming. And as you're speaking again, the earth begins to shake.
Please, but we haven't much time.
Can I roll an insight on the king to see if he seems
Sure.
to know what the earth
Roll an insight.
and if he
Can I?
wants that?
Can I, just to see if he might,
No.
this might work at all, or if I'm wasting
I just
want to
know if he wants the world to end or not.
So as you finish and the earth begins to shake again, he sort of leans forward a little bit smugly. He says, but what you don't seem to understand is that you're too late. And he is coming.
I throw a dagger that I had
For goodness
hidden in me.
sake. And I get off my knees. Before anything goes further, I stand up, for goodness sake, and with my hands still up so they can see that I am not using components and I'm not doing anything somatic. And I will, using my subtle spell meta magic, cast suggestion on the king, and I will say, you must imprison Newman as a traitor, then fetch your crown jewels and scepter and accompany us to Westminster Abbey.
DC is
17, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, wisdom save of 17.
cool. So he just needs to roll a 10 or higher. 50-50. No, it's not, because that'd be 11 or higher. That's maths for you.
Sure, fuck.
Oh, roll a 2.
That's a 2! That's a 2! That's a 2!
That's a 2.
Oh my goodness. And then I just bat my eyes again and I say, please.
Now tell me, how does he get out of this? What are the outs for this spell?
So it ends when he does it, or somebody here hurts him, one of our friends.
It's a bit annoying.
That's a bit of a bummer, that one, isn't it?
So I think you just have to do it.
Rosalind Hereford, the woman that you are, I'm gonna cry.
And then after all of this, Talia's going to turn to Howard and be like, I suggested that we do this. So
To be fair, I didn't have this spell.
Yes, because earlier it would have ended up with us being killed by
True.
John Newman.
I think there is literally nothing he can do. I think
Yeah.
he has failed his save and he has to do what I've suggested.
I love you, by the way. You're amazing. You're great.
So what did you tell him to do with non-John? You told him to lock him up.
Yeah.
Imprison him as a traitor. So implied in the tower, because that's where traitors go.
And as we have to go there to collect the crown jewels
Yeah.
anyway.
So he turns towards John.
And all the guards.
And I'm still like,
He looks at him and he suddenly realizes, yes, you are a traitor. Right. Guards, I know this has been most untoward, so arrest Mr. Newman as a traitor to the crown and lock him up in the tower. Take him to the tower. I have other things that I must be doing.
you are a magnificent and merciful king indeed.
I am, aren't I?
Yes, very.
John Newman just sort of...
Just innocently bat my eyes at him.
You are the worst. As, various hands get on him. And he's just gonna have to accept his fate for now.
I smile and wave.
I just...
He knows in about... It doesn't matter, it's fine. He's just gonna have to... he's frustrated, but...
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
frustrating.
He's only going to be in
But
prison.
he doesn't want to
8
kill a whole
hours.
bunch of guards. It's not...
It would prove he's a traitor.
So he starts to get dragged off by these people, leaving you with the king. And say half the guards. So 6
I-
or so.
I turn and look. You're incredible.
Right, all of us, we need to get the crown jewels. We need the crown and the
Absolutely.
scepter, you said.
Yes.
Yes.
Which is good because it's almost time. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
How long until time?
There has been some delay, but I think any moment now.
Right, we should be
Well,
quick
we
then.
better hurry.
Yes. Yes. Let's go then. Guards, follow me. We need protection.
As we leave, are all the guards following, or
So 6 have dragged off Newman, and 6 are now going to accompany the king.
cool, accompany the king and us?
And you, all of
Yeah, we're going.
I want to walk alongside the guard that was in the room.
the one that was annoying you.
Yes.
Sorry, you're
the one that I was
yes.
annoying. Yes.
Can we have our things?
Yeah, collect our weapons, please.
They really ought to.
You know, for the thing.
Help.
You didn't add that to the thing.
I didn't.
So it's a bit complicated because it's not friends. You haven't cast friends on. You've only cast
No.
suggestion. So you're not friends. You are still prisoners technically. So no. This is his idea. This is what he needs to do.
Okay.
He wants
And-
you to see this. It's.
Yeah.
Yes. I think you deserve to see, after all your troublesome meddling, you deserve to see the end of this.
We do.
And I would like to see the end of you. All of you, especially you, Harold.
Oh.
Guards, bring them along. So yes, weaponless. You will be taken. He fetches carriages and whatnot. So you have a carriage ride to the
Tower.
tower. And I guess they're taking John Newman at the same time.
Same like carriage procession.
Couple of carriages. So he gets thrown into a carriage under guard. You guys, a second carriage. 3 carriages then. 1 for the king. 4 carriages. It's the king. 5 carriages. Carriages full of guards.
Several carriages go through
Several
London.
carriages full of guards and prisoners and other prisoner, all going along in a big motorcade of horses, a horseacade, towards the Tower of London to collect symbols of his power, which would be perfect for greeting the Lord of Hell as he bursts through.
Will there be any guards in our
Yes,
carriage?
there will be.
We are still prisoners.
Well, my God. Will
My God.
be with me.
Oh, that guard is keeping such an eye on you because he's just looking for a good excuse.
Cool. Yeah. I suppose in the conversation, I guess I'll be. Are you pro end of the world or against end of the world?
That's a good question.
Just I just want to know where you stand on it.
I'll read my Bible.
So you're anti against.
But what we're doing now, the plan, the king and Newman.
Get in the carriages. Carriage. What is
Very
one?
well,
What carriage?
sir.
Sit down and I
It-
just. Just the seat next to me. I just kind of pat it.
He slams the door, locks it somehow. I guess he could have locked on the door.
Is he one of the ones going with us? He's getting in with us.
Ian, you're all locked
Okay.
inside the carriage.
Right.
and the
I
so-
see, I
soldier's
see, I
gonna
see.
get on top.
Okay.
Great.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
cool.
so they're
Quiet
not-
conversation.
Okay.
Quiet
Oh,
conversation.
Okay.
You are locked into a
I-
carriage alone.
I'm sorry, that was the best I could do.
No, that was absolutely fine. I was just wondering.
Gets us there.
I do we need to call for a masquerade?
We should absolutely.
Alright.
Genius. With more
We should
abilities.
just say that we're whispering and not actually.
Yes.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Oh yeah.
That's
We are
up.
whispering.
We are whispering.
We get very into it.
Yes. Friends of ours who have equal abilities.
Say that we might need backup.
Yes,
Yes.
at Westminster Abbey.
As the carriages go,
Say it will be very dangerous.
hides your voice.
Yeah, yeah.
Bring a gun for you.
Bring all the weapons they can carry.
So, meet us at Westminster Abbey in
As soon as.
as soon as possible. Bring any weapons you can get.
But we don't want them to show up and there be a horde of us. We want them there.
Arrive
as,
sneakily.
Yes.
Arrive
we
sneakily.
Want a
Okay.
surreptitious
A
team.
diamond arrival.
Okay.
Can you see if they can get like a hammer for me? Like a 2-handed hammer.
All right.
Possible.
So, okay.
Oh, they definitely have one of those. I
Okay.
saw Richard use.
Meet us at Westminster.
Abbey.
I'm sure they'll get
Who's
that.
Abbey?
Well, no, because if you just say Westminster, that's the whole area.
Yeah.
Oh, Abbey. Okay.
Who's Abby?
It's like a
type
church.
of building.
Oh,
Arrive sneakily. Bring weapons.
Will be very dangerous.
It will be dangerous for everyone. Hammer included.
okay.
Spare guns, swords.
Spare gun swords.
There you go.
Okay. All right. And then
I really want to. I just really want to lock this in.
Sledgehammer.
Are you specifying that it will be dangerous for everyone, or to bring weapons for
I know.
everyone?
I think she sent
She
the
said
message.
it will be dangerous for everyone. Bring spare gun swords, because she phrased it weirdly.
Bring hammer. No, she said bring hammer, spare guns, swords.
Yeah.
yeah,
And be secretive.
I said arrive
Be
sneakily.
sneaky was that.
Okay,
Yeah.
so more or less.
I'm so curious about how this is going to turn out. I brought a club hammer.
I think Madame is clever enough to understand.
She's going to be very confused about the hammer.
She'll understand if we're under duress.
Depending on the plan, I can do that again, what I did to the king, and I can tell him to do the ritual that we want him to do.
Right.
I can do that if he is still. He might fight it better this time. I don't know, but I think that is the safest course. Is once he has because the spell will break once he's completed the task, which is to be at Westminster with us. So I'll try and recast it and tell him to do the ritual as we say, and that And if that doesn't work, I suppose
We'll
it's
try
a
and
big
get
fight.
as much of his blood as we can, because we don't need him, we just need his blood, right?
That is what Lilith
Harold?
said. That's what Lilith said.
I was looking at papers.
That we don't need the king alive
We just need
necessarily.
his
we need
blood.
his blood. Because she was... No. She didn't say alive. It was when Edward was enfeebled.
No, yeah. We need him alive.
Yes.
But we can just take his blood.
We
if
can
we
have
fight
him
him and try to
unconscious.
take his blood.
No, so when I said we need his blood, that was you need the blood to be in him.
Oh,
Right.
Blood of him, yeah.
I
Yes.
see. That
But
had to be in him.
he could be unconscious, is the point. We could use him for the ritual if he's unconscious.
Yes.
But I think I'll try and suggest again. And if it doesn't work, I think we're fighting probably quite a lot of people.
And then maybe if you could put on the suggestion to send the guards away.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, it will be send all your guards away and conduct the ritual as we guide you.
Can you make suggestions to more than one person at a time? Or is it just...
If I cast it multiple times on multiple people.
Yes.
So I could cast it twice, but that would use up quite a lot of what I had left,
Alright.
and then I wouldn't really be able to help or defend myself.
It's not worth it.
Alright.
You can't.
I ought to save something for healing at the very least. I think I have one go, and
Yeah.
I can try and tell the king to send away the guards and do the ritual that we want him to do.
Yes. Sure.
And if it goes wrong,
If it goes wrong, there's only 6 guards.
there might be more at Westminster if they're prepped for an event happening.
You're so right.
And probably the some members of the clergy who live there and reside and work there.
I suppose then the 3 of you focus on the ritual being done,
Yes.
and I will, and I suppose you, sir, and I look at Harold, and I look at
Albert.
Albert, and you, sir, and I look at Albert. And then the other friends that you get, we kind of keep everything contained.
Like the guards if they intervene, or Newman if, God forbid, he finds a way to be there.
We just, we'll keep everything contained. You focus on that. I will.
Who of us has the box?
Harold, do you have the Mornhold box? You trapped Eloise in.
You trapped a woman in a box.
She's a ghost,
a
A ghost.
but she's very friendly. Is it? What time of day is it now? Is it getting dark?
Someone roll a d20 on a
Which of us?
15 plus. It's at the
Well, that was-
masquerade.
It was a 3.
It was a 3.
And then it's at the
Sanctum.
sanctum.
Okay.
There are people at the sanctum, of course. One person.
But we
No, there's
don't
2
have any
people
way-
because there's a crazy old tattooist.
I can.
But we don't have any way of contacting
I can
them.
cast sending to him,
And
but
then
then
use
I
up
don't
one of your
have
spells.
revivify. Yeah. So I'm a bit fucked.
Since you don't.
Well, hopefully he remains imprisoned in the tower. If they get him in, so.
Yep.
And I suppose he could kill himself and revive or something. While we're in the carriage, I will say that one of you will need to be hiding me when we get out of the carriages, because I can't hide my magic again. When we get out at Westminster, because otherwise I don't want it to interfere.
Yes.
We'll get out. I'm going to hex him, and then I'm going to do suggestion. So I'll just need to sort of be at the back, and everyone try and hide me. I'll do it as subtly as I can.
Alright.
Lou, is there any way I can see the king, like through the window of the carriage?
No, he's in his own carriage.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But if
Oh.
he gets out first,
Yeah.
you can look through the curtain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long is this carriage ride?
Say an hour.
Can I continue my 43?
So,
You've definitely got your short rest by the time you arrive.
oh, that's cool.
Believes it's you guys focus on making sure the ritual's done.
Yeah.
The rest of us, and I look at Harold and Albert, and we ensure that happens. Like ensure that they ensure that happens.
Yes.
I think that's a fair plan. I understand it's probably the more more on the danger side.
Depending on how many people are already at Westminster when we get there, we may have to clear the floor first.
Yes.
Keep the king alive, which may be more difficult than I was led to believe.
Yes.
He was in on this from the start.
Yes.
But don't kill the king, but do knock him out, I suppose.
Yes.
If my first plan doesn't work.
Yes. After we've sat
47
in quiet for a bit. You never told us what happened.
Yes. Why you?
How
what my
you-
mother?
Well, you went to London, and my Mr. Beaumont.
Speak up, boy, I can't hear you.
Mr. Beaumont. Well, he questioned me about
The door.
where you went, and I think I got him to believe me when I said that I didn't know, because I could guess where you went. I assumed you went to look for your father's, and you found most of them, and then he told me that I could still be useful, and your mother introduced me to, I suppose, the other members of your family, and your aunt too, I suppose, and they sort of suggested in a way that they are powerful women, but they sort of needed more than just what they had. I don't.
Because they are sworn to not interfere with things like this.
Well, yeah, they kind of just keep an. I already knew a lot of.
Well, you'd seen.
Well, your mother had informed me of that. I knew about your hand before seeing it. I was then given an offer, and I had considered it for a while, because it scared me, the idea of it, but I suppose what else could I do? I'm not really good at much else. I wasn't good at much else. Anything really. I mean, I'm better at things now. I'm actually useful now, which is good. I like to be useful.
You always have been. I used to think I wasn't. I used to think that
But
all that would make me worth anything was being useful, and I don't think that that's a very healthy way to live anymore. I
But-
think that you're useful inherently, and I think you always have been. But I know what you mean, because I feel similarly.
But I wasn't useful. I see what you're saying, Miss, and I don't want to argue or disagree with you.
You don't have to treat us like we're better than you.
The place that, well, everyone else in this carriage, I have known that you will always amount to more than me because of your family.
That depends how you define more or worth. All I was meant to amount to was a rich man's wife, and I wouldn't have been happy. And I don't think that that is more worthy or useful than you living a happy life. I don't mean to interrupt your story. I just think that the last time we saw each other, I might have... Well, I wasn't a very different person, but I had forced upon myself very different beliefs than I currently have, and I don't want you to take on any of that or think that anything I might have said to you back then still stands or that I believe it anymore, because I don't. I don't think that anyone is worth less than anybody on gender, on how wealthy you were born, on family, on power. I think we're all inherently worthy. And I'm sorry, actually, thinking about it, if I ever made it seem like I didn't think that.
And the last time you saw me, you left me behind. And I know now it's because I wouldn't have helped. And I wouldn't have.
Well, it was more that
Knowing
you would
what
have been hurt.
And you wouldn't have? You did.
Well,
You did get hurt.
but it was my family. You had no stake in it.
My family is my uncle. And he sent me to your family so he didn't have to live with me anymore.
You were one of the only people that were kind to me.
And you came back from London and threatened my life.
I was trying to protect you.
Why though?
Because I care about you.
I'm sorry if the way we've treated you has made you feel less or useless. I know what it's like to be the one everybody has to protect and look after, and it's not nice. But you're not that.
Anymore. I'm not useless anymore. Because you were still threatening me. Until you knew I could help.
Well, then neither am I. Did you think I was useless until I had powers?
I absolutely not. You created and ran the event. You put your mind to something and you did something brilliant. I had an amazing... That was a great day of my life because of something you did with your abilities that you had without powers. I had a great day.
And having you around in Penhallow Hall made it bearable for me. So, by your own standards, you were useful in some way. I just don't think that you should look so smallly on being kind.
I don't. As everyone has told me, since being I have a good heart, and I know that now. I still like being kind, and I still like being good. And being in London now, the 2 people from London I've interacted with has kicked me and pushed me. London is not a good place, and now I understand why. And I hope.
I think we've all been kicked and pushed in London.
I hope you don't take this wrongly when I say this. Apart from you 2 are worse people for being in London.
I'm trying rather hard to change that.
You were nice and yes, once again, I'm saying this in a way to be kind. The most you ever were before you left was a little bit mean. And then you come back and you point a gun at my face. I don't know what happened. I do know some of the details that happened to you in London. And I'm sorry that it happened. And I understand that who I was before what happened to me happened, I probably wouldn't have survived. That is fine. I have made my peace with my God. I don't mean the God from the Bible. I am well aware that God either doesn't exist or is dead. I have my...
Your beliefs.
It's less of a belief, it's a feeling, and I don't know where it comes from. It's where some of my power comes from. I don't know what God, what name. There is something out there that gives me the power I have, and I don't know what that is, and that is enough.
Yes.
I don't need to know.
But if you ever wanted to, there's an entire library on things like this. Dead gods, feelings. Sometimes a god can be a forest, or a sensation And our friend Lucas would be more than happy to help you find out more and learn more, if you ever wanted to.
All I know, all I know is that before what happened to me happened, I was nothing more than the horse the Viscount was on. And that version of me is gone along with that horse, and I am better now. I am more capable to help protect and help you lot, and so I just wanted to say I understand why you didn't bring me along with you then. I wasn't useful to what you were trying to do. But yes, I'm better now, and yeah. So there was a lot of, and I kind of pull up my sleeves, and you get a proper look at these like tattoos down my arms. They're not the same as what you have on your back. These are much more Celtic, like blue. Like these are old Celtic tattoos that have been all done. They go all up my arm and front, and they're completely covered. And these help protect me.
Did one of the ladies do them?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. It was a very painful.
I'd say they all did.
Yeah.
Just you were laid down on this big oak table, and they all just got to work. Took a limb each.
Yeah. Because it goes all down my legs as well.
Goodness.
It was a very painful 6 hours.
We were very brave. Talia only had her back done.
It was less brave, it was more of lack of choice. My choices were have it or continue to be the clumsy boy that you knew before. I'm not a clumsy boy anymore. I'm trying to be a better man than the men before me.
Good. That means you're already on quite a good path to success. And I for one, I'm glad that you can speak of yourself as you are now with more kindness. And I don't mean it to be patronising, but I hope that one day you will speak of all yourselves with more kindness too. That's certainly what I'm trying to do. But you've done remarkably to be thrown into such a world as we all have been. And I think you should be very proud of yourself, as we all should. I mean, look where we are. No offence, Mr. Pentecost, but our fathers did not manage this with all the power and societal respect at their disposal.
Yeah, your mother said the same things.
Yes, I think we were more similar than I thought. But here we are, 3 women and a servant boy, and we're doing what they couldn't. And, in fact, I think you might like to know that the others who'll be joining us, our other ranks, are a brothel madam, a whore, a naval man turned pit fighter.
Turned whore.
He's not. Richard.
I think sometimes he
Is he? I never knew.
I thought he was.
Well, either way,
for a particular
he
audience.
works there, and he's lived a very disreputable life. And they're all part of our fine order too. And everyone is equally worthy of respect and admiration.
I am really sorry for threatening you, and I think you're right that sometimes we're not nice to you. But If there's... I don't know if there is anything we can do to redeem ourselves, but... You can always tell us. We'll try to change.
Talia's trying a new thing where she says her instincts out loud when they're bad. To try and curb them.
It won't be easy, but...
Your actions are your actions. Your actions don't always necessarily show who you are. A lot of the time, a lot of actions are done by scared people. I am aware of that now. I'm not... I am not the bar for kindness. Just recognize who you are within yourself and just know that I believe that everyone, man or woman, mean person or nice person, can have their own problems in life, and sometimes pointing a gun in their face or threats is actually the bad choice. I think call me a bit.
You're right.
And sometimes I can understand. Sometimes it can be the right thing. I suppose I've yet to do it myself.
It wasn't in that situation.
Well, but with the Viscount,
You were scared?
he was a man who should be dead.
Yes.
He has done action after action, and he had proven, and I suppose in a bit of selfishness as well, harmed someone that that you cared for, and so that can play part of it, but that is done now. The king, if the choices are him being dead or the world ending, ultimately I would rather none of those happen. But if the king has to die, the king has to die.
Quite. And that...
He actually has to live.
Yeah,
Yes.
otherwise the
Okay,
world will
great.
end.
Yeah.
Please don't.
Okay,
kill them.
No.
Yeah.
But
great. Then that's that.
Probably today.
Okay.
Rule number one.
Can I-
Number one rule.
But just a question to pose to the table.
The carriage.
The carriage. Say after this we find out who's next in line and they're more reasonable, then are we allowed to kill the current king?
potentially.
Because he's only going to try and do all of this again.
This is my thoughts are, if the king doesn't seem to have had a change of mind or heart after tonight, we have bought ourselves some time with the ritual, but he will
Yes.
certainly try again.
Yes.
In which case, we do indeed track down the next in line and see. It's worth trying at least, is it not?
One step at a time, I think.
Well, a future
Quite,
endeavour,
quite.
of course.
But it's good to be prepared for these things.
And the ground shakes again, and you hear the horses whinnying and neighing in front. The carriage sort of rocks a little bit as they're sort of skittered and scared.
Seth, I meant to ask also, my mother, how was it that they knew everything that happened? Was it Duna reporting back, or did she? I know she could. The owl, and I'd heard owls, and I didn't know if that was her or not.
Your mother wanted to keep a very close eye on you. She was a very firm lady. She wasn't always the nicest to me. And I am aware she wasn't always the nicest to you. But to what I know, every time that she wasn't good to you, that was not your mother.
I know that now.
She kept an eye on you, and the version of who she was and who she is are part of the reason I am who I am. She wanted to make sure that someone that she could trust was strong enough to make sure no more harm would come to you. And, you know, I will do my best for your mother's wishes. She loves you. She kept an eye on you.
Alright.
That's all the information I know. Quite frankly, I'd never met Duna before today, had I?
Before today, you probably might have seen her a couple of times coming in.
Okay. Maybe.
Oh, but also she definitely held you down and tattooed you.
Oh yeah. I think she took the most fun out of it. Yeah.
She's just giggling.
Yeah, well, you're ticklish, aren't you?
So that's not tickling.
Oh, I'm crying!
Maybe she got information from because I know one of the ladies were from London,
Yes.
but she wanted to keep an eye on you.
Very well. I was wondering...
But so you have seen her turn into an owl, fly out
Yeah.
a window,
Oh,
come back later. Yeah.
I have also seen her turn into an owl, which the first time I did throw up.
That makes sense. I lost my mind the first time I saw Talia transform.
What?
You've not seen that? No.
Well, I don't. So, I don't know if you're watching when the whole portal thing happened, or if that might have been a
What
bit
portal thing?
Yes, what was
much.
that happened?
What portal?
in the before
Yes.
we fought the Viscount,
Yes.
When
where they went.
Oh.
another...
I
I don't think because the angle.
the angles
the
would
back of Talia.
no, yes, quite. I will be honest. One, I could only see the back of everyone. And two, blood got in my eyes.
Right.
True. Also true.
Sorry about that.
So my family's fun thing is that we can turn into a demon.
Oh, so when everyone called you a demon child.
But they didn't know
Oh,
back then.
so coincidence.
Yeah.
But
But that seems to be gone now. That
Oh,
was ripped
good.
out of me through the portal.
Is that good?
No, not really.
do you... But when you say ripped out, do you think it's... Do you mean you think it's gone,
it
or
got
it's
torn out of me and it ran away.
So you think it's its own being?
You just feel empty.
I just feel vaguely hollow.
Would it help if perhaps after tonight, provided we all survive, I could try and send it a message? Just to see if there's anything to send to.
That's a very interesting idea. We'll focus on this
Yes.
and we'll circle back to that
Alright.
after all of this. I don't want to get any hopes up in case anything goes badly
Yes,
today.
yes.
I suppose if I die, then it
We
doesn't
can't really think past
matter.
tonight.
But if I die, maybe there's another me out there.
Quite. But I will be saving my special spell for everyone. Just in case that happens.
But when you say a special spell for me,
She's just a strange girl who was never properly taught magic, okay? She doesn't know what any of this shit is that she has.
by the time you have reached the Tower of London, the crown jewels have been fetched, very carefully put into another guarded carriage, and then the
Which is actually kind
ride
of annoying for me.
begins again on its way.
Is it nighttime?
No,
Has it gotten dark at this point?
it's getting towards the evening.
Okay.
The sun is setting,
Okay.
but I'd probably say it's like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock.
It might also be worth calling on Eloise in an hour or so if things go badly. I just wanted to put that out there. Eloise is only
The
able...
little ghost girl.
She's only able to be out in the dark. But she's very helpful and kind. And she's quite powerful
Okay.
when she wants to be.
Processed.
I don't know if you can call her yourself, as she doesn't know you, but we just say her name into...
We sort of ask for help.
Yeah.
And, well, if she's following us. And we are back in London, so there is the potential.
Aw. And
That we're
we
around.
vanished, so she probably wants to check in on us. If you can hear us or understand us at all and you're here, Eloise, we hope you're well.
I think it's too light outside.
I know, but I wonder
Sometimes
if
she's still
she can
around.
materialise in the dark, but I wonder if her consciousness is able to be aware of us in the light. I don't know how these things work.
So, if we say the name Eloise and you see a little ghost girl,
Don't be frightened.
don't be frightened.
Or do, because she looks scary as fuck.
Albert says.
That's very rude, Albert.
It was.
She looks like a 6-year-old girl who's crawled up out
Well,
Well, she,
drowned and dead.
well, she,
Scary as fuck.
she didn't crawl out of the well. We pulled her out.
she does this
She looks
scream
like.
that's quite
I don't
horrifying.
know nothing about no well.
You should be prepared. She sort of screams and it's quite horrifying. But these
It's okay.
these men who are in this sort of cult, they're the ones who killed her. So she always wants to help.
It's okay. Screaming is fine. There was a short day when your mother came around and
Oh.
she was It was only a day. Then your mother
I
can't.
apologise on her behalf.
It's
She
okay.
can be very intense.
Yeah, she is loud, and she was That's alright. Your mother calmed her down quite successfully, I'd say. I don't hear from her since. I still fed her. I left food for her.
Were you fed
She
fish?
takes medicine.
Yeah. Just gave her, make sure she had her food and water. And her, well, I didn't give her a Bible. I don't think she needed it.
No.
But yeah,
Thank you.
we kept just like your fish, I suppose, fed and watered.
Oh no!
She's fine. She's
I
fine.
didn't go to see her.
It's
before
fine.
We
we
didn't
left.
have time. If there's any motivation to survive the night,
We'll go and collect her and bring her to you, so you don't have to, go back another time.
yes,
We'll circle back to this
we
later. I
will.
think.
And yes,
Alright.
but there's a lot to circle back to after tonight.
We should start making lists.
We should.
Maybe I will. She pulls out a notebook. She
is
doesn't have a notebook on her.
It is funny how your mother was. So she called you a demon and my mother a witch. And
Maybe she knows things.
I don't think so.
Ooh, psychic.
Well, quite. But there's nothing wrong with that.
I think that there are harmful stereotypes that have been put about based on true things, even though they're not entirely true, and then they've been moulded into something else, and that's probably where that's come from.
Probably. Right. I'm just trying to think if there was anything else. But I don't think there is.
I don't think so.
I think we try plan A.
Thank you for talking to us.
It's okay. You asked me a question. You should know these things, I suppose. I guess I haven't had anyone to talk to in the last... I don't know how long he wasn't.
Tom and Jerry.
A few months.
Well, I barely spoke to Tom and Jerry. They kind of would run past. And then for a little while, all I could get out of them that it was lovely weather. So there was a very
Sorry.
there's a very long period of time where what anyone else would say is that it's lovely weather.
That sounds awful.
Even my uncle.
I'm sorry.
It makes sense now why you weren't affected by that.
Yes.
Well, yes.
It's been a long day.
It has.
I'm
And it's
joining,
far
I'm
from
joining
over.
lots of dots.
And so, the carriage reaches its destination. You can all make perception checks out as you look out the windows.
Maybe I use my tiny dice.
17.
29.
5.
12.
5.
You guys see nothing out of the ordinary.
Wow, this is a church.
So what you see,
Big building. The biggest building.
what you all see is the abbey coming into view. You can sort of look outside as you go around corners. Comes into view. You can see the sort of outdoor courtyard area. You can see various peoples walking up and down the street. You can see people loading crates, unloading crates. Various businesses that are close by. You can see a few people. There's a few guards outside the entrances to the abbey. You can, if you look up, you can see a few people in the sort of parapets, maybe with crossbows and rifles and things. Other than that, the street is mostly, calm as the sun is setting. You two,
Yes.
the other two of you, you see the same thing, but what you do see is that one of the people loading and unloading crates, this big guy with tattoos on his arms, a couple of the crates are quite long, and he's being directed by a woman with sort of a dark tie around her hair. What am I thinking of?
Like a scarf.
Scarf, yeah. Scarf tied around her head that's hiding these sort of locks of blonde. And then there's this grubby little girl.
Nice.
On the
Nice,
street
nice, nice.
Next door, on the floor, sort of just like a beggar, basically. And you, on a 29, 27,
29, yeah.
Jesus.
you
Plus 10.
Jesus.
you make eye contact with the young girl on the street, and recognize that it's Diamond, and she recognizes you, and you see her sort of get up, sort of shuffle this sort of blanket she was laying on, and the other two sort of notice that she's moving, and then they're sort of out of view as the carriage pulls up close to the abbey. You are then promptly.
Do you let us know that they're there? Those of us that didn't see.
Oh, yeah. I was just waiting for Lyndon to
The
finish.
carriages come to a close. No, they don't. They come to a stop. The trip comes to a close. Guards start moving around. You hear a hubbub behind you. Make another perception check for a hearing.
Awful. 3.
Do I still? I didn't think so.
25.
25. On a 25, you can hear one of the voices. He's gone. He's missing. He's not. Jesus Christ.
Oh God. We should have sent it. We should have got that box. Oh well.
Yes.
He's gone, he's missing.
Yes, and you can gather that they're talking about John Newman, who dimension doored out of the carriage at a moment that he thought was pertinent to himself. You're not sure when. No one's sure when. Because that's not something normal people could do, and the guards were not aware there was something he might do.
Happy normal.
Yes. And so you are led then by these guards with swords and rifles and pistols and whatnot. Quite a few of them, because more guards have sort of appeared because they were with the crown jewels, etc. You're not just going to leave them through the streets without anybody protecting them. You are led inside. The king leads you.
Oh, so the king's out of his carriage.
Yes, as you're being led, you can see that the king is a little further ahead of you.
If I can see the king, I will try and hide behind you guys.
I'll sort of
Yeah.
slowly
I'm not
start.
trying to, I'm just sort of at the back of the group.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, we sort of put you in the middle of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, make
With the 5 of us surrounding her, but like just sort of walking in a clump.
make a sleight of hand check with advantage because of the help action. On a 15, you'll probably do okay.
Oh, well, that's fine because that is a 21. So
More than okay.
+1, 22.
yeah, so 22. So
22, you effectively cast the spell.
I hex the king of England, and I give him disadvantage on wisdom saves.
He feels that. I think you can feel a hex.
Yeah.
He knows someone's hexed him.
Yeah.
And I would say, I like to think that as you do that, his head turns towards you and looks directly at you. His eyes narrow.
And I'll just nod and with the fact that so if there's a press of bodies in front of me, could I say that, wait, let me just see what the components for suggestion are to see how I want to try and do this, because this is bold of me.
You will have had them ready.
Yeah, no, it's not about components, that's fine, it's about whether there were hand movements.
Right.
But it's not.
just verbal.
Stop this ritual. Send cards away. Do our ritual.
Yeah. But would you say the verbal component of the spell is me saying what to do?
He has to hear you.
Yeah. So there's not like a magic word that goes with it, is what I'm asking.
No.
Okay. Then I will look at him. If he's looking me dead in the eyes, then because I can, I will hold my hands as they are up.
You have
And
to shout to him. He's not next to you. Everyone will hear what you say.
so I think then
Send it to me.
at this point, with him looking at me, you should dismiss the guards now for safety. I know they'll interfere. And let us lead you through the ritual. We know what to do.
I think the best you're going to get out of that is that the guards aren't coming in anyway, because these are just normal human guards.
Yeah, we should have said the others.
They will be remaining outside, sort of on guard. Well, let's just roll for now, and we'll see how it goes. 2 18s.
Oh,
Worth.
Plus whatever.
That's what I was scared of.
yeah.
But I think the worst thing of that is that when you cast it, the previous one now drops. That is now complete. Well, it's not complete.
No, but it's done,
Suggestion
yeah.
Now drops away. So as he looks at you and you say this,
But it was gonna disappear anyway now.
Yeah, we were going to get in the room. Oh well. Worth it.
so it drops. He looks at you, sort of shakes off this suggestion, and he looks at the crown jewels.
Give him the big blue Rosalind eyes.
That doesn't work. Guards, take the jewels back to the tower. There's no need for them to be here. I don't know what I was thinking. Take them back to the tower.
How close are we to the door? Are we a door? A gate? Where are we?
You did this immediately after stepping out. The tower.
Yeah.
So you're quite far back. He was much closer to the entrance because he's sort of leading the procession. I'd say you're maybe 40 feet back from the entrance
Cool.
to the abbey.
Can I then push Agatha to just kind of like go start running just to get the jewels and the scepter?
Yeah.
Because you're, from what I saw earlier, you are the fastest. Correct?
Yeah.
You don't have to. I'm just trying to push.
Let me explain. So you know what situation you're really running into here.
Like, we're all gonna die, yeah.
6 carriages.
Yes.
One with the king in, say 4 guards. who's
Yes.
not in it.
Yeah.
So he's got out at the front. Well, second to the front. There's just a bunch of guards at the front. He's now with, say, 4 or 5 guards very close to the front door of the abbey. And he's looked back at you. Before then, there's another 6 guards in a sort of cluster who have got out of one of the others. Then another cluster of, say, 8 guards, and they have the jewels in their carriage. Then it's you guys, surrounded by your guards, who would we'll say there's just 4 of them who are on the roof. But behind you again is another 6 guards. And there was the guards at the door already, but they're the furthest away, and
Yeah.
so there's 4 of them as well.
How far away
Mhm.
can we guess are Diamond, Madam, and Richard? If I shouted, could they hear me?
Yeah, they're not opposite the entrance. They're a little
Okay.
bit further away. They're maybe 60 feet.
Okay, Talia's gonna call out.
Mm-hmm.
We really need the crown jewels and the scepter for a thing, and it would be absolutely diamond if somebody could do that for us. Or help in any way.
I need a minute to think
Yeah.
of what to do.
Maybe we.
Because
end
if
here and give you
yeah.
a
Yeah.
lunch.
Because if there's no way for us to get the jewels without dying, we can't save the world.
Yes.
And I'm starting to think I have fucked it so bad we can't save the world.
Es posible. Yes.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for
Give
being
us-
here.
Give us a like and a subscribe and a comment on what you think is going to happen.
Only you could get some live feedback from the audience to give you ideas.
Yeah.
Too late by the time
Yeah.
they see this.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
We're in a bit of a pickle.
Ah.
I mean, we're always in a pickle. these lot.
These girls and their pickles.
Yeah, it's always
These girls and their
relevant.
pickles.
It's always
Thanks for
relevant.
watching. Give us a like and a follow and a subscribe because it's always helpful to be helpful. Follow us on Patreon. If you're on Twitch and you have Prime, give us your things because that would be... What do I mean? Your subs? Because it doesn't cost you
your
anything.
things. Give us your
No,
things.
Give
it
us your
doesn't cost...
possessions.
We filmed a long time.
Here's our
It
address.
doesn't
Give us your
cost you
things.
anything.
There's the address. Just
Send
drop
them
the things
to
off.
our PO box.
Just send us your
Tell
things.
us what you think will happen. Tell us what you want to happen. I'm so tired and scared.
Yeah, me too.
Love you though.
Send us love for saving the world.
Bye.
Guys, I fucked it. God,
No, it's absolutely fine.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it's completely fine, but I am going to say we're fucked.
Oh, fuck's sake, Lyndon, what does that mean?
Some